It's here. Sweet. Oh yes. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the garage. We'll be doing a really quick unboxing of this guy. It's something for this girl. So we're gonna get it unboxed real quick, and we're probably gonna put it on later this afternoon, do some test fitting. I still have some stuff coming to go with it to install inside of it, finish the rest of the video. So this is just gonna be an unboxing, take a look at it, hold it up to the bike, see what it's gonna look like, and then, like I said, later this afternoon we'll come back and put it on because I've got other stuff I'm doing right now. So actually, I have a razor blade now, guys, not just some random knife. Super excited about this. Brackets. Is this in a bag? This is in a bag. Alrighty, let's get it out of this bag. Oh yeah! Batwing fairing. You guys can see that or not, but that is a batwing fairing for the bike. Out of fiberglass, and it has cutouts for the radio and the speakers. I will be installing some like 12-volt power adapters and stuff on this, and it does separate. You can take the front off and then put the back on, and then put the front back on. So I'm gonna go over here and hold it up to the bike and see what it looks like. It's supposed to come with, oh, here we go. It's got protective film on it right now, but that's a clear, that's a smoke. I will most assuredly be using the smoke lens. So yeah, this should be fun. Tell me that doesn't look amazing. It's gonna have your radio there, the windshield here, 4 speakers. I mean, it's kind of crooked right now because I don't have it bolted on, but you know, it's the gist of it right there. Something like that. Oh, that looks amazing. And then you got the front. That looks awesome. So excited about that. Like I said, we'll come back here in just a little bit and bolt it all on because we got the hardware and everything. And just test fit it, see what it looks like. Like I said, I got the radio coming, 2 speakers, a 12-volt socket thing that I can wire into all the wiring. And I think I'm gonna make this where it's quick release. Like if I ever want to just take it off, I'm gonna get a some kind of plug from like Lowe's or AutoZone, where I can just stick a short cord out and make wire to the battery here, of course, and then come up, put the plug behind here somewhere where I can just unplug it and take it off if I want to. I had a couple different people give me that idea, so that's what's gonna happen. I'm super excited about that. That's gonna set that bike off amazingly. Plus, I'm gonna have a freaking radio with Bluetooth. I can play it off my phone finally. So we're gonna continue our project in the backyard, which is a treehouse. That video will be out soon. I'm in the process of working on the video right now. So yeah, to the backyard. What's up, fam? Hope you can see my head. If it's cut off, I apologize. What we're doing now is we're splitting the fairing so we can actually bolt the inside portion to the bike. And then after we bolt the inside portion, we can slip the outer cover on, bolt it on there, kind of get it all lined up to see what it's going to look like. So enjoy the music. Bolt the fairing onto the bike for the 94 to 2000, I think, Royal Star like mine. You actually have to have the windshield bracket on there still, but most of them still do have it on there, unless you've taken it off. You have to have that, put this on. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna set it on there. I left the brackets loose on the back of the inner portion of the fairing, get everything lined up, and then I'll tighten it up on the bike, and then take everything back off, and then go from there. Now see, I figured I'd have to do this. I'm going to have to bring my handlebars back just a little bit so I can bring the fairing in and tighten it on the bolt that I want to use. Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back. I'd say probably 5 or 6 hours has passed since the last part of the recording where I was trying to fit this thing on the bike. I figured I'd show you guys a little bit how I have it mounted real quick. Now it doesn't have the speakers or radio or anything yet, so just gotta bear with me a little bit. Amazon's a little slower than FedEx is. This is the actual everything. This is the back side here, what I look at while riding. This is the 5 1/4 speaker holes. There'll be 4 of those, and then the radio will be here. The radio says marine, but I got a cover to go with it. One of those little, like you see on a boat, a little cover that goes over top of it. So mosquitoes. I'll show you the mounts here. Comes with these 2 stainless steel plates. Now I don't know if your bike would be the same as mine, but this is a Yamaha Royal Star, and I bought the one that was for this year model. So it comes with this little stainless steel plate with several different options on mounting the holes. I got this one in those holes, which fits perfectly with my bars and my risers. I imagine if I change the risers I can change this too, but that's just the way I have it set. The other side is exactly the same as that, so I'm not going to show you that. I had to relocate my horn down here, which it was mounted up here, which actually it mounts right there perfectly, so still works. Still had all I do was just move the connection down here instead of up there, so I'm beyond excited about this. I went out for a ride here earlier, and I did put the I put my saddlebags and my backrest back on in the passenger seat because my little girl wanted to ride, so I put it all back on. I know it's a pain in the butt to take it on and off, so I'm just gonna leave it on there for a while. So, cause I like the way, I do like the way it looks. I just want to get the different saddlebags. Those are flattened. They've like collapsed, and it doesn't hold their shape very well. I will say this is the first bike I've ridden with a front fairing like that. I'm a front fairing guy for life now. That was amazing. Like, all the wind comes right over my head. Like before, I was catching bugs and everything right in the face and right in my chest. That was horrible. So I'm definitely a fairing guy now. You can see I do have some bugs on it. Some fresh bugs all over it. From, I think me and the little girl, we put 25 miles on it just earlier. Just rode up to the next town over to get a drink and come back just so I could test it out. I'm gonna definitely cannot wait till I get the radio in there. That's gonna be so awesome. Be able to listen to the radio and like Bluetooth off my phone and everything. I'm still trying to decide if I'm a fan of the tinted windshield or the clear one. I wish it was more black. This is like a brown tint, but you know, to each his own, you know. Eventually it will be paint matched to that. As soon as I find a shop that can paint match it for me, I could just take the front fairing off and just leave it with them for a few days and they could paint it for me. Because I do want it to match the rest of the red pieces there. Eventually, I'll sport the black for a little while. Maybe if it had a black stripe or something, and the rest be red. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I'm gonna cut this part of the video off here, and we'll cut back in when the actual radio comes in, and the speakers and the charging port. I bought a little 12 volt little charging port for my phone or a GPS or whatever I want to get. So that'll be probably end of this week. It'll be here, and then we'll put it in. So yeah, we'll see you in that video. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the build for the Batwing fairing. Sorry you can't see my head. I got the camera here so I can unbox the rest of the stuff. This does not have the radio in it, but I have the speakers and the cover and the charging port. So let's see what we got. Here's going to be the little charging port. I made sure to get water resistant. Well, it said water resistant, so we shall see. That is the little charging port there. The water resistant stereo cover. See what it looks like here. Got a little gasket. Actual cover. There's the little cover. It's got like a little dome shape to it. And you can still use the remote through it because it's clear. You just hit the button on the bottom. You can open it up, change what you need to, and then just close it back. And there you go. Got the speakers. This is the PLMR S5W. This is the 5B. This is black. Let me show you one at a time. It does give you mounting screws, but I gotta find a way. I have to go get the actual bolts I want to use. So I don't know if we'll even be putting these in today. I really hope so. But I don't know. Here's your little pile of speakers. You got black because everything else is black. And it does come with speaker wire, that's good. So I won't need to buy speaker wire. And I don't have the bolts to put them in, so can't do anything without the bolts. So I guess we'll come back when I have the bolts. Alright guys, welcome back. Since the freaking hardware store closed early because of that stupid coronavirus stuff, I'm not going to be able to get the bolts to hold the speakers in until tomorrow. But we're going to go ahead and drill the holes for the bolts, and I think the radio, the cover for the radio. So we're going to do that. I'll come back and show you once I get all the holes drilled and everything. I'm going to pull the front of the fairing off, as you'll see in this video, and me drilling the holes. I was told to drill the holes with a drill bit in reverse. So we're going to try that and see how it works. What up, fam? Welcome back. Alright, we're at a stopping point for today because I just can't do any more without parts. Let me show you what I got. I'll show you from this side because it's easier to see. We got the holes drilled for the radio, for the speakers, for the bolts to hold it in. It does come with screws, but you want to use like some stainless steel bolts with a locking nut because this thing's going to vibrate. We got the holes for those speakers drilled. I haven't drilled anything for the radio yet because I need the radio first so I can see where to drill the holes and everything. I know I'm going to have to support the back of it with something like a piece of wood right here because I've seen everybody else kind of support the radio off of this part and kind of up underneath the back of it, so all that's going to be, can't do that until the radio gets here. So and then like I said, we need to get some bolts, but we can't do that until the parts store opens tomorrow. Everything closes early now because of that stupid virus. So you can see from the front, you can see the holes there for the speakers to bolt them in. So yeah, like I said, that's just where we're going to stop at for today, guys, and we'll probably be back in again tomorrow night. So we'll see you then. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the garage again. It is the next day. We finally got all the hardware I need and some more of the wiring, and we're going to finish this speaker install. Radio will be here tomorrow. We can hopefully have enough time to put it in. Did these two. I haven't put the nuts or anything on the back side. What I did is got stainless steel hardware, and on the back side I'm going to put some lock nuts where they come through so they don't have no chance of backing out. So I'm going to do the other side here, and we're going to be running the power wire for the radio and everything up here, so which will be a quick disconnect plug. I'll have to wire all that in. Really it's just a fusible link and 2 jumper wires all the way to the front. So enjoy the video. Also, I cut the hole for the 12 volt adapter. It's going to go there, and that hole I have to make it just a little bit bigger. This is the power adapter. It'll actually tell me the voltage. So yeah, that's pretty cool. 2 USBs to charge whatever I want to charge. So yeah, like I say, it's going to live there. There we go. We get all that. We might get that put in too. I don't know yet if I have enough time. So. What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's been a few hours. I've made some progress. Last thing you seen was me bolting the speakers in. I got kind of frustrated, didn't feel like filming, and I've gone a little further, so I'll show you what I've done. Alright, I've got all the speakers in. They're all bolted in tight and snug and securely. You'll notice I've got the USB charger in there. It's just the wires just kind of dangling out for right now. I've got the wiring to still do. This is the power wires from the battery. This is the red and the black, of course, positive and negative. They run underneath here through a rubber grommet behind here, and there's actually a plug that I can unplug if I ever wanted to just take this off and ride without it. It runs down behind this in this wire loom here. You can see down underneath there into the battery. I haven't hooked anything up yet. I haven't even got it fused or anything in it yet, so that's just waiting for the radio, which will be here tomorrow. I probably could run the wires for the speakers. I want to wait till I get the radio in because I know how long I need them to be. And I have to run one more wire, probably from the headlight, just a little switch wire for the radio. That's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna leave it kind of like this until I get the radio tomorrow so I can finish putting it together. Y'all stay tuned for tomorrow. Alright guys, well, what is up? Welcome back to the garage. We don't have the radio yet. It is the next day, as you can see. We're actually waiting on the radio. It is on UPS truck headed here now. We're going to start with doing some of the wiring on the speakers. We're going to wire in the 12 volt adapter, or the 12 volt USB charger, and we picked up a antenna, which is like a powered glass antenna, but we're going to hide it inside the fairing. So yeah, that should be nice and neat, nice and hidden, and we still have our radio stations. So that's what we're going to be working on. Enjoy the video. Well, that was actually perfect timing. The UPS guy just showed up with the radio. We're about to open this sucker up and I'll show you what it looks like. Excuse the workbench. It's used. Kind of like it got stepped on. Other than looking like it got stepped on, jeez Louise. But anyway, this is the black one. Same manufacturer as the speakers. Got our little wiring harness there, information booklet, some port caps, and the remote, and some removal tools actually. So, do a Casey Neistat brand unboxing. That's awesome. Look at that. And it is detachable. It said the front. Well, it said the front was detachable. Well, I don't see it being detachable, but it's okay. There's all of our ports. It's already got a fuse in it. The wiring harness will go there. Antenna's going to go there. And if you have an amplifier or anything, they can go there. But we don't have all that. This unit is water resistant, not waterproof. That's why I got the cover for it. So slide the cage off like that. And imagine we'll have to attach this to the bike first. And then this, and the radio will slide. Radio slides into that. Which is going to be the other direction actually. It's going to be like this. Sorry if you can't see that. Like that. That's what the radio will look like underneath the cover. And when we close it up, that's all you'll see. Like I said, I need to fasten that cage into the bike first. And then we'll bolt this. Let's go ahead and do this first. Just gotta do a bunch of wiring. So, yeah. I'm not gonna film all the wiring. I'm gonna do all this wiring real quickly, and I will come back and show you, give you a walkthrough what it is when I'm done. I apologize. I'm just not gonna film it. It's just a lot of filming. Alright guys, it's been about 2 hours. Let me show you what we got. Got everything all wired in here. Speakers are wired together to the radio. I got all my power wires and stuff coming up here, split off to where it needs to go. The USB charger is working, and it actually tells me my battery voltage as well, which that's kind of cool. Got the radio all wired in, got the zip ties, and the wires. I got the wires all zip tied down. We're not gonna flop around. So what I think is we're gonna button this all up real quick, and I'll show you maybe outside in the sunlight where it's nice to see. Be right back. If anybody's doing this fairing modification, a really good idea for the antenna is one of the little window antennas from like AutoZone or Advance. You can see it in the back there. The little bar here. It's powered. You have to run it into the power and ground it, and it just plugs in the back of the radio. But it's hidden. It doesn't have to be out in the open. All that'll be hidden. We won't be able to see any of that. I won't have to have no little antenna or nothing. So, just a little tip if anybody does this modification to their bike. Hi guys, what is up fam? Welcome back to the garage. I just realized I never actually finished going over the Batwing install with you guys. I never actually finalized the video, so we got a little busy on other projects and just forgot about it. So this is that video to end the Batwing install video. Here we go. This is the finished product from the back. We got all four of the pile speakers in there, the radio with the cover. The USB charger is over here with it tells me the battery voltage on it as well. And we got to admit our main kill switch got installed over here. So we can go ahead and turn that on for you. And it's actually lit. And some versions of these speakers I found out they actually light up, but I didn't get those, so is what it is. Like I said, it does tell me the battery voltage on the USB charger there. So I do like that part. I did go with the tinted visor. I do have the clear one, but I think I'm going to stick with the tinted for right now. The radio works amazingly, actually. With the main kill switch, every time I do shut the radio off, it loses all the settings. But I have all my music on an SD card that's in there. It's got a little switch here, or a little door right there. You put your SD card in there. As soon as you turn it on, just hit mode, go to SD card, and it automatically starts playing your music. We'll let you hear the music real quick. Like I said, I love that. Be able to listen to music going down the road. And you can actually hear that over my exhaust, which is a straight pipe exhaust. I have to turn it on about 30. But you can hear it over the exhaust. This is the front portion. Nothing's really changed on the front. It all looks the same. I didn't add anything else since we worked on it that last time. So yeah, that's gonna finish that video, guys. If anybody has any questions about the install or any products that I've used, which everything will be linked down below there in the description. If you have any questions, like I said, just leave me a comment and I will answer it to the best of my abilities. Eventually it will be paint matched. This is, like I said, it's a two-part fairing. The front part will be paint matched eventually to the paint on the bike. That red color. I'm gonna leave the back side black. Getting a tour pack here probably next few days, so I'm gonna wait on getting paint matched until I get that on there. So yeah. And new saddlebags. So I'm tired of those saddlebags. So y'all stay tuned for that video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.